Biafra Civil War painfully episode in Nigeria. Military stifled democracy. Yakubu Gowon. Biafra Civil War painful episode in Nigeria. Military stifled democracy. Yakubu Gowon speaks. My dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, here is another important news I bring to your listening ears. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel, and share. Yakubu Gowon, a former Nigerian military head of state, has identified the Biafra Civil War as the most painful episode in Nigerian's history. Gowon, however, insisted that the military preserved Nigerians' unity during the Civil War. The former ruler, who spoke in Abuja on Wednesday, also affirmed that military rule stifled democratic development and civil liberties in Nigeria. According to Gowon, on one hand, the military preserved national unity during the Civil War. We built infrastructure, created states to bring the government closer to the people, and at times restored order when civilian restructures faltered. On the other hand, I must acknowledge that military rule stifled democratic development, sometimes violated civil liberties, and created structures that enabled corruption. Despite these shortcomings, Gowon expressed hope that the Nigerian military will forge a better democratic future. Gowon also noted that a technologically sophisticated and intelligence-driven military would effectively tackle insecurity. The former head of state also anchored the peace and economic development in Nigeria to the contribution of the military. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Before I go, moving down to the comment section, the first comment here says, Gowon must confess his sins and the crime he committed before Christ comes. Another comment here says, this man is obsessed with Biafra war. I am surprised he didn't mention Ojuku's name before Biafra, and Ojuku is the only thing he still remembers about Nigeria. He should come clean. While another comment here says, how can you say the military preserved unity? When a marriage is literally broken down, you don't force the couple to live together. In Nigeria, every indicator indices of being together has broken down, and best option is division or confederacy. Another comment here says, tell us the part you played during civil war. All the truth you know. They really think that caused the coup, the killing in the north, and the civil war. This man, you commit genocide, you're supposed to die in jail. Another comment here says, for me, you're unreasonable and still are. I can't say much, but one thing I know is you will testify your true knowledge to the owner of the world one day, whether you like it or not. Another comment here says, sir, as a southerner of South citizen, not Igbo, I would say that you regretted why did not allow Nigeria to be separated, because what Ojukwu fought to happen, and the core Hausa Fulani North used to you against your Southern Christian brothers is happening to your people in your lifetime. That is why you're regretting, and separation is not a good idea, because everybody needs each other to strive and grow. But this is a partnership. You are in tool and you see that other partner is miscalculating the other, then you have to pull out it, even in my God. And the last comment here says, old man is a lie. Old man is a lie. If you would have an experience during your time and build infrastructures all over the regions by now, Nigerians have gone far. But you gave money to the individual as Odoji. That Nigerian had so much money. My dear listeners, it is so surprising that those past rulers of this country are now regretting their deeds in the past.